What is up, people? Hope everybody's doing okay. Tune in. Should know who I am. It's my backup channel. The other channel terminated. Anyway, gonna talk about Lashun Massey. Hold up real quick. Let me make sure I'm recording. That's one of my little favorite things to say. And I know that a lot of y'all probably know who I am just by saying that. Anyway, Lashun Massey. This is somewhat of a re-upload from my previous channel, and I'm going to just chop it up real quick. I suspect I did a little relook back into it. I don't think that there's any updates. Her husband, I didn't even look at it. He did an interview with a news station. I still don't think the guy's innocent, man. I think that it's highly possible that he got rid of this girl. Now, I'm going to say this right here, man. Murder and crime, just like when you see it on the first 48, you know, I haven't looked at a few episodes of the first 48 in a minute, but I know I probably looked at anywhere from 5 to 7 seasons of the first 48. And sometimes, bro, you know, or whoever you may be listening to this video, sometimes it is truly just inexcusable, man. I mean, there's some random demon who's running around with a gun, or he may not even have a gun. He might have killed her with hands. But from the news report, from the several news reports that I read, she was pulled out of the lake. Now, if you think about it, if you're a hubby looking for insurance money, that's a smart thing to do. You could always say she drowned, because if you can actually drown a person without getting scratches. If you can manage to grab her a certain way and just get her down into the lake, you can drown a person, because she left the house at 5 in the morning. It's like sometime between 4:30 and 5:45 in the morning. The news report said she had on a hoodie. That's understandable. This happened in May or April. It's kind of warm in Dallas around that time, to tell you the truth. It really is. It would be kind of warm. So a hoodie, I don't know. But some people jog in hoods, and sometimes, like the other day, I was actually fishing, and I think the temperature drops to 65 degrees. I'm like, where the fuck did this garbage come from, you know? I was out there actually blowing my nose a couple of times. So the temperature can drop, but the key thing is that she had on pajamas. Now, I'm not going to say that people don't go jogging in pajamas, but let's be real. In the morning, when you see a girl out there jogging and she's looking at her wrist as she jogs, how often do you see that woman is in pajamas and she's pulled out of a lake? And somebody said she was walking in and out of a lake. Now, I noticed she probably has that thing it's called a toxicology report. I'm like, people don't walk in and out of lakes. That's insane. Was she being thrown in and out of a lake? You know, but the toxicology should say if she was on any drug. You know, but this looks like an inside job, man. This looks like the husband did it. It just looks like it. Plus, she literally died no more than 2 or 3 days before she was set to compete again in this beauty contest. Now, this is Texas. There's a few random, I guess you could say, out of the blue X factors that you could just randomly throw up. The first random is, as I mentioned before, could have been a random act of violence. About 2 or 3 random situations. It could have been a random act of violence. She could have been stalked and somebody just got her. But I don't know who the hell would rob somebody jogging in the morning. That's not even when people take large amounts of money. I mean, you see women in tight suits. You don't squeeze too much money in those little tight, body-fitting suits that they jog in. You just don't. Number 2, could have been a boyfriend on the side. Hoping and praying that she would leave her husband, possessive guy. She could have been the type of woman that had multiple men on the side, and he was just the one that wouldn't let go. So he stalked her and got her. But I think that I'm going to put it at no less than a 50% chance that her husband did it. I'm not saying that he absolutely did it, but I think that's likely the situation. But rest in peace to this woman. I think they had kids, and like I said, some men, you have to look at the life that she was living before she got. Because how in the living hell did you become a damn near 40-year-old beauty queen? You see, it's different having a boyfriend or a husband if you're damn near 40. You get what I'm saying? See, the reason why I keep pointing to this husband is because she was older and they were older. If they've been married, let's say 10, 15 years, and for a beauty queen, I must admit, I'm not hating, but that dude is an average looking dude. But let's say they've been married at least 10 years. Many people will tell you 5 years is a long time to melt into each other. Y'all know each other's thoughts. And now, as we begin to enter into the twilight of our, middle age and eventually old age in 15 years or so, now you're bustling out, and now you've got interviews, and you have to fly over here and go over there. I just want my old Lashun back. And then he discovers, there's no way that you're going to be Dallas Beauty Queen and not have a bunch of thirst bucket dudes all up in your inboxes, okay? And he's reading that, and she just can't put that phone down, and, she married him maybe once upon a time, but damn, there are dudes way hotter and way richer. Oh my G, because some guys will only marry, some rich men will only marry a woman that is of a certain status, like a Dallas Beauty Queen. That's all they'll marry. So, you never know, but rest in peace to her. It's sad, man. This is very, very sad. I know her family and her children are devastated, absolutely devastated, that at the height of her life, she winds up dead like this. Anyway, rest in peace to Miss Lashun Massey. I'm out.